Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel, and thank you very much to all of you, my already existing subscribers. I love you and I'm so grateful to you. Okay, so today what I want to talk about is, well, I feel it's going to be like a conversation. It's supposed to be conversational, you know. So a couple of you have to drop your comments at the comment section and let me know what your take is. So there's this thing that guys believe that when a guy likes you and is like asking you out consistently, let's say the guy is married and you're single or something, and then there's a belief that one of the reasons why you would decide not to go ahead with the relationship with him is because he's not really an important personality, as against if he was maybe one big politician, you know, or a governor that is asking you out, or maybe or maybe the guy eventually becomes a governor or maybe a local government chairman, you know, or even the president, you know, and then like a lot of girls would always find their way back to those kind of people to want to reactivate the relationship. Although I'm not for that opinion, I'm of the opinion that if somebody likes you, like if a guy likes you and the guy is asking you out and he's married and you're single and you say no, I mean, it doesn't mean that I say this thing often, that I say no to you doesn't mean that we stop being friends. No, it just means that for this particular thing we are not going to work on this particular thing or in this particular area, but of course we are going to keep our friendship. So of course, if you're my friend and if you're a guy that asked me out at some point and I become the governor, of course, do I still have a relationship with you? I have an LD. For me, Biola, I believe I'm going to have an LD relationship with you. So it means I'll always be able to knock that door again and come back over and over and over again, as against maybe when the guy was asking me out and I'm maybe rude about it, or I am insulting about it, or I make the guy feel like less of himself. That's another thing, you know. And I was having a conversation with a friend and someone else, and I was saying that if a guy likes you and the guy is asking you out and you say no to him, and then it becomes very important tomorrow in the nearest future, you know, activating the relationship with you should not be to now date you again or to date you after I said no. But I believe that we can still activate that relationship and have a healthy friendship going on for us, especially the fact that you're married, you know. So am I supposed to all of a sudden decide to not respect that union or that institution anymore because you become, you know? So I just thought about it and I'm like, that this is a very wrong narrative that a lot of guys have, you know. And then I think that it's not because they just choose to have it, it's because we ladies make them feel like when they become something, then we look out for what we can get from them, you know, as against that, oh, I have a relationship with this person. And I have this friend, and there was a time recently I put on my status, and then I was asking the question that who is that one friend that you would disrespect you even if you become the president of the nation? And the guy wrote my name in capital letter, you know. And then for me, I just laughed and I saw it, and for what he communicated to me was, this is love, this is friendship, you know. I mean, you're my friend and you know that I'm never going to stop seeing you as my friend. Even if you become the president, will I regard you? Yes. Will I respect you in the presence of people? Yes. But when I get inside with you, will I knock your head? Yes. Will I knock your head? Yes. Will I abuse you? Oh yes. But outside, will I do Mr. President, sir? Of course. Because I mean, how many people do you want to explain to that? Oh, this person is my friend, we have a relationship going on. You necessarily will not need to do that or even have to do that. But of course, when you're outside with such a person, you regard the person. But when you're behind closed doors, Baba, I will disrespect you. And of course, you will know that it's between now we. Do you understand? So I believe that the bulk work has to do with we ladies, how we make these men perceive us. You know, when you make them feel like, oh, it is if you have this, I can do this with you. Even if the guy is not any significant person, we can have a healthy relationship. And when you become something significant, I mean, we are all significant, you know, in our respective places. But of course, when I mean something significant, I mean maybe status-wise, economically wise, social-wise. Let's keep the relationship, I mean, interesting, beautiful amongst us, without any kind of sexual connotation. If you say no to a guy because of your standard or because of your values or because of your morals, no matter what the guy becomes tomorrow, keep it at the no. Will you respect the friendship? Yes. Will I value the friendship? Yes. And of course, if you become the governor, of course the friendship would open doors for me. So yes, will I value it and I will like take it for granted? No. But doesn't mean I will now want to date you or sleep with you. No, I won't. Because if I had said no because I believe morally this is not right for me, I'm not going to come back to change my mind. You know, so we ladies need to, I don't know, just skip to my mind and I'm okay. I was talking to my friend Omolareni, yeah, and I just felt okay. Let me do this and let me ask people's opinion. What's your take? I know that a lot of ladies will say that if you become the governor, me I will date him. You become the president, me I will. But guy, check it. I mean, a lot of time it's not what you do right now. It's what message are you sending out? You know, because you might look and say, oh, you've done it and then you have gotten maybe the contract or the position you wanted to get, but what legacy are you leaving? You know, what's going to be said about you? You know, so I just thought, okay, let's talk about this. If you have a contrary opinion, please drop it at the comment section. Thank you very much for watching and staying through. I love you and I don't take you for granted. Adios de amor. Love you. Bye.